Hi, welcome to my video on the Power Fury Pocket Series selfie stick. Now I purchased this selfie stick off Amazon for $12.99. On the front of the box it has the words Power Fury on there, selfie stick, and it's the Pocket Series, and you can see a picture of the actual selfie stick. Now the unique thing with this particular selfie stick that it does not require any battery whatsoever, and it doesn't require a Bluetooth connection neither. It simply connects into your phone via cord. So that's what it tells you on the front here. It has a 270-degree rotation. Inside the box it just gives you the dimensions when retracted and extended. On the back of the box, just a basic line diagram how to use it. And on the side of the box it just states that it's a premium selfie stick. In the box you get the selfie stick itself, and you get a small little welcome instruction manual that you get in the box. The selfie stick, as you can see, is quite compact, and it comes with this nice foldable design where the clamp folds into the actual, or on top of the actual handle of the selfie. Start at the top and work all the way to the bottom. At the top here we have this spring-loaded clamp with a kind of C shape to it that makes it able to fold into the selfie stick itself. So we have that, and that is made out of plastic with this spring-loaded clamp system on the top with the company's PT logo on the back. As we come down to where the clamp meets the stem of the selfie stick, we have the cord here to plug that into your phone. Now it plugs in via, if you've got an old-fashioned phone, I know it's to say it's old-fashioned, but if you're one of them people who's lucky to still have the 3.5mm jack plug on your phone, this plugs into that. If you ain't, and you've got the latest phones that do not have a 3.5mm jack, then you need to get an item such like that, which is a dongle, which is, if you got a Android phone, which would be a USB-C to 3.5mm jack, you need that. Or if you got an iPhone, you will need the iPhone dock from Lightning to a 3.5mm jack. You're going to need that. That's what powers your phone, powers this particular selfie stick. So we have the cord which fits into a nice enclosure here to keep that safe. As I stated to you, the cord comes out from the stem and runs the entire length of the stem down to the actual shutter button here to operate it. On this side here, as you can see, and I'll try and get this focus, folks, we have a locking screw, which is quite good. It's similar to a GoPro thumb screw, but it's built into the actual mount itself, and this is able, so you can able to have this 275-degree tilt with the phone clamp. Now that is made out of plastic, and now we come down to the actual stem, which is in this kind of gunmetal grey colour with these grey accents, dark grey accents in plastic in between each stem, but I'll come to that later on. And then from the stem we come down to the actual handle, and as I showed you before, we have the shutter button here, and I'll try to get that in focus, folks, but we have the shutter button here, and then we have a nice little rubber handle. Now the rubber handle, there is no particular kind of squeeziness, if you want to put it, to this, or sponginess to it. It's just simply wrapped around the plastic body of the handle, that's all. So, and there is no grip to this handle. And at the very bottom here, and I'll try and get that in focus, we have two holes here to place a lanyard. Now you do not get a lanyard with this particular selfie stick, you're going to have to buy that on top. This is how the Power Fury looks. I hope I got that right, Fury. Looks when you place a phone on there. Now, about the phone clamp, this is able to take any size phones from your mini phones all the way up to your pluses, your XRs, even your larger phones, your notes. So it will able to fit on there. As I stated before, the only thing you need to get if you're one of the unlucky ones is with your phone, you may have to get a dongle for your phone to connect this, because as I said to you before, this is self-powering. It powers off your phone. It doesn't require any battery nor to be charged. The rated length of this selfie stick when closed down is 7 inches, and the weight of it without the phone on there is 118 grams. This is how the Power Fury looks when it's fully extended. Now, it's, as I said to you before, it states on the box itself from them that the entire length of this particular selfie stick is 27 inches long. Now, as you know and been watching my videos, I do not go by that, because you lose inches off the top where you place your phone, and you lose inches off the bottom where the handle is. So to me, the actual stem here, when it extends out, to me is the true length. So the true length point is from the bottom of the actual mount to the top of the handle, and between these 2 points it is 20 inches it extends to. We'll go for the wobble test on this, and I have to say there is no wobble whatsoever. It doesn't feel like it's going to break, and it's fully extended, and it extends out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, and there's absolutely no wobble, and it doesn't feel like it's going to bend or break. As I stated before, it extends out into these 5 sections with this kind of gunmetal grey look in colour with these dark grey accents, which, because of the colour, does seem to look all right. It kind of makes it look premium, because at least they matched, tried to get it matched with this grey gunmetal colour of each stem, of the stem itself. Now, the stem has a groove at the front and a groove at the back to give it adequate strength, folks. Sorry about that. See if the shutter button is muted by the phone, because when you're using some selfie sticks, when you press the shutter button, you do not hear the actual sound of the shutter with the phone. Now, the phone is not on silent, so I'm going to press got it into photographic mode and to take a shot, and I'm going to press the button and see if we can hear a sound, and there is no sound. So this actually mutes the sound of the shutter button. You do not get a sound from the shutter button whatsoever. And I'll put it onto video, and we'll see if we get a sound when we press the button here for video. And we do not get a sound whatsoever. So when you're connecting this to your phone and you press the shutter button, there'll be no sound. Now we come to the part of the video where I give my 2 pence worth on the Power Fury selfie stick pocket series, and I'll start off with the negatives first. This is the first big negative about this particular selfie stick. Now, to me it's a negative, to others maybe a big positive. You cannot charge this selfie stick whatsoever. You can't charge it, and it does not take a battery. It solely relies on the power of your phone. So that means that you're gonna have to go out and buy yourself, or if you're lucky, a dongle. Now, whether it's a lightning one or a USB-C or a USB or a micro USB dongle to 3.5mm jack, you're gonna have to buy one of these. I'm trying to get it into the camera, folks. That's the biggest negative about this particular selfie stick. Another negative has to be that this particular selfie stick does not go into portrait mode. It does not swivel as a 360, so it can't go from landscape to portrait. You're going to have to turn the entire selfie stick if you want a portrait mode photograph or video done. Another negative is they provide you with the holes at the bottom for a lanyard, but they do not provide a lanyard in the box, so you have to go and buy a lanyard. And last has to be the handle of this selfie stick, the rubber itself. Now it is quite smooth. It is almost as smooth as the actual plastic itself. It would have been great if they put a bit of pattern or dimpling on here to give it some more extra grip. So you have to bear that in mind, that it's a smooth handle. And now for the positives. The first positive, along with the negative, which I've just stated at the very beginning, is to some people this is a positive. You don't have to charge this selfie stick. It doesn't rely on being charged, and it doesn't rely on batteries. So this is simply a plug and play selfie stick. Another positive that I do like with this selfie stick is that they provide you with this nice kind of thumb screw here that is built in, so that you can adjust the angle of your phone on the actual clamp. Another positive is the storage. When I take that off, the storage of the actual 3.5mm jack can be stored right at the side there, which I do like how they have put some thought into that you can store it at the side on the mount. And also I like how the shutter button here, which is hard to pick up, and I try my best to pick it up folks on the camera, is nicely integrated into the handle. This is my overall conclusion of the Power Fury Selfie Stick Pocket Series. Now if you're looking for a selfie stick that does not require charging or any battery, this is a best selfie stick to have, or one of the best. And it is a very good selfie stick to take on holiday abroad with you as well, just on the factors that it does not need a battery or it doesn't need charging. But you have to bear in mind, you still got to bring one of these with you. So if your phone does not have a 3.5mm jack. But overall, its build quality is good. I wouldn't say it's one of the best, but it's good for its price. Now, if you happen to have the Fury Selfie Stick Pocket Series, please let us know down in the comment section what you thought about it, because your opinions are different to my opinions, so please let us know. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. I perfectly understand my videos can be long, but I like to go into detail to save you the trouble of when you buy the product, you know what to expect. So that's why my videos are long. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.